Hi everyone, so we're joining you from South Australia. We did a post earlier on the week with the pictures from the ABC radio station that we got invited to have an interview on in Broken Hill, and asked if you guys wanted to see the audio. So without further ado, here's the audio.
You said yes. Enjoy!
We also put the music videos and left the music in that Monique had selected from the radio station as well. So if you want to listen to the full thing, you can watch those or just skip through to the parts where we're talking.
Yeah, exciting.
Which I'll have linked in the video for you.
Enjoy, guys.
Mondays are all about getting to know you and your music choices. Broken Record is what it's called. And today we learn more about husband and wife duo Jono and Monique, who are travelling full-time around Australia in their caravan. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning. So happy to be here.
Now, you're from the Gold Coast. What inspired this trip around Australia?
It was just sort of the combination of kind of COVID sort of came a bit later, but we just sort of wanted the freedom to kind of travel. Monique got a unique opportunity with work at the time to sort of work online, sort of with no restrictions on where she could actually be located. So we just made a spontaneous decision to sell everything and buy a caravan and just travel.
Yep.
Monique, I believe you will be quitting that job soon, but how's that experience been working online?
Oh, honestly, it has been amazing. I worked for a great company where they have catered to my needs, but obviously we're just wanting to experience a little bit more. So we're going to be, quitting it and just exploring a bit more.
Now, before we get into your travels and how you are documenting them, I believe you've got a cracker wedding story. This is an amazing story, very bold by you, Jono.
Yeah.
Or insane, one of the two, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Run us through it.
Just to keep it brief, I guess, we've got a full video on it that you can watch. But, sort of I was getting pressured to sort of put a ring on it, so I decided to do my own unique way and did the proposal at 6 a.m. in the morning, married by 11 o'clock, and Monique had no idea. And...
Yeah, I was about to say, FYI, I had no idea. I don't like stress, so that was really good.
Yeah, no stress for her.
Stress on my wedding day.
So it was all a whirlwind day.
Yeah, zero stress and all on a nice sort of cheap budget. So, left all that money for buying a caravan.
Exactly, and it's been great so far, so we're happy and best day ever.
And you selected a wedding dress. Am I right, Jono?
Yes, just a sort of basic white dress. I joked to her that I'd be wearing sneakers on my wedding day, so she said that was not going to happen, but she had no say in the matter because she didn't decide any of it.
He actually picked so well, and even beforehand he goes, "What size are you?" Because I was actually losing weight during that time, and I go, "I'm this size," and he goes, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm this size. Can you just hold off, please?" I was wondering why he was so telling me everything.
And what was on your feet? Very stylish, I'm guessing?
Yes, I wore white sneakers too, Converse. So I did not expect that. I actually expected to wear makeup on my wedding day too. That didn't happen. But honestly, it was such an amazing day. I would not change it. It really showed us. So that was all that matters, that we love each other and we're together.
Organised Monique's best friend to fly in from Sydney as well. Yeah. She also had no idea. She just spontaneously bought a plane ticket for us, and we had another friend from the Gold Coast who also just came up for what she thought was a random weekend away as well.
Our 2 witnesses, that's all we needed.
Yeah, so 2 witnesses, and the accommodation was my father's Airbnb up on the Sunshine Coast there, so we got all that pretty cheap, and yeah.
Oh, well done to you both. I'm speaking to Jono and Monique. They're travelling around Australia in their caravan, and they're my Broken Record guests this morning. The first song that we are playing is George Ezra, Paradise. So why have you guys selected this song?
Personally, I've chosen it because it does make me feel very free and out there and just happy. And it's very upbeat tempo to keep me going through the day. So I hope you guys enjoy.
My love, my lover, 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 I'm in paradise whenever I'm with you. My mind, my mind, well it's a paradise whenever I'm with you. Ride on, well, I will ride on down the road, I will find you, I will hold you, I'll be there. It's long, well it's a mighty long road, but I'll find you, I will hold you and I'll be there. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. My time, my time, well it's a never-ending helter-skelter. We'll be out whatever the weather. My heart, my boom boom, heart it's a beating, it's a thumping, and I'm alive. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. And if it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. Paradise, roll on, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, roll on. Paradise, roll on, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, roll on. Paradise, roll on, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, roll on. Paradise, roll on, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, roll on. Paradise, roll on, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, roll on. Paradise, roll on, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, roll on. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. I know you've heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. I know you've heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way.
My guests this morning on Broken Record, Jono and Monique. They're travelling full-time around Australia in their caravan. What are some of the most memorable places you've travelled to so far, Jono?
Oh, so many. We sort of kicked off northbound from the Gold Coast originally back in sort of July last year in the intent to make it to the tip of Australia. We wanted that iconic picture in front of the sign. So we sort of headed up the east coast there. We started at Bribie Island. Some of the most notable places were probably Townsville. That was quite a lovely area. Quite shocked at how beautiful all that was, and the strand and the water along there. Atherton Tablelands is very nice, lots and lots of waterfalls there. And then, yeah, we sort of missed out on a honeymoon because of lack of planning for one thing. And then sort of COVID hit and we were sort of planning on going overseas, but then we couldn't. So we put that into the caravan, and I sort of joked about making the Cape trip our sort of honeymoon, and Monique contested towards that because we were sleeping in a rooftop tent for that portion of the trip. But she had a ball and she loved it, and that sort of became our official honeymoon then.
Yes, 100%. And that was probably my favourite place that we have gone to. So when we went up to the Cape, he was like, yep, this is your honeymoon. And I was like, what the heck? And then from the first 3 days afterwards, I was like, you know what? This is the best honeymoon. I'm taking this as our honeymoon.
Monique, what makes a great town? What makes some of these places really memorable, do you think?
Oh, look, honestly, it would definitely have to be sometimes the people as well, just with the positive vibes when sometimes you're walking down the street and people are just like, hey, and you're like, oh, wow, I don't really experience that everywhere. So it's definitely the people. It is the vibe of, I personally love cafes and bakeries. I love to experience all of them. And coffee. So having really good cafes and food makes it a good vibe. And also just the unique things that you see. So even with Broken Hill, with the line of load, for instance. That's something so unique. And I looked at it and I'm looking and we're at the lookout and I was like, this is actually so beautiful. So the uniqueness that you see too everywhere.
And tell us a bit about the challenges. You are newlyweds, you seem like you're loved up, but living in a caravan 24/7 with someone.
Ooh.
We're actually quite compatible. We get along quite well. Like, not every couple could live in close proximity to each other all the time. We don't tend to have too many issues at all. It's all pretty minor stuff, and any issues that do arise, we sort of diplomatically discuss them and sort of resolve them. And yeah, we spend every second together. We don't really escape each other, but we're sort of okay with that.
Yeah, there is times where sometimes we'll put our headphones in and just be like, oh, I need alone time. And then we'll sit on the bed alone. But no, it's true. We are really good where we talk about things. Sometimes I get annoyed when he flicks water everywhere at the basin. But we talk about it and we go, it's okay. I got your back. Don't do it anymore.
Monique, as we mentioned, you will be quitting your job. Has it been a bit of a handbrake on your freedom and your mindset with your travelling and your holiday?
Yeah, look, I would more say just freedom, where it is a normal 9 to 5, and there is sometimes, certain places where they'll be open during the day, and we can't really maybe attend to those. Sometimes it's better to go from Monday to Friday to different tourist places so we don't get too much people. So it's going to be awesome in that way. Definitely not mindset. Jono and I, we're very much adaptable, and, we love to get our jobs done and get in there. So the mindset's definitely not there. It's been a great job, but it's going to be really, really good to step back and just enjoy Australia and do random jobs on the road too, hopefully.
My guests this morning on Broken Record, Jono and Monique. They're travelling full-time around Australia in their caravan. We were just a few minutes ago speaking about the dynamic on a road trip, and it sounds like, Jono, you hand over the reins to the radio to your good wife, Monique, and that's why she selected all the songs this morning.
Yes.
I'm Yours is the next song. Tell us why you like this one.
So this one here as well just makes me feel like always being in a holiday mode as well. And it just shows the love as well of everyone. And yeah, it's a great song.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you, but do you, but do you want to come on? I scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. I've been been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. But my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need here to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
Broken Record is the segment this morning. My guests are husband and wife duo, Jono and Monique. Tell us about how you're actually documenting this great trip.
So you can find us on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube are our main ones there under Janique Life. So the name Janique was the combination of Jono and Monique, if no one's put that together yet. So that's Jonique and then Life, so Janique Life. And Life was just a bit of a lifestyle thing. So we didn't want to be restricted to one sort of medium, so we just wanted a generic name that could sort of take us anywhere in life.
Correct.
And so we put out sort of daily picture posts on Instagram and Facebook, and then weekly videos on YouTube as well.
Were you big on social media before this?
Monique more so than myself.
Correct. I love Instagram, so I kind of take control of Instagram while he does the YouTube and Facebook and all the videos, which he does such a fabulous job in.
Yeah, so Monique's working sort of Monday to Friday. I'm there on sort of my iPad sort of editing all the videos and stuff. It's all just shot with an iPhone, no sort of real fancy equipment there. I've got a drone as well, obviously, but yeah, no big expensive equipment. Anyone can sort of start a YouTube video and tinker away with it.
What's been the response so far?
Yeah, not too bad. We've grown at a nice sort of steady pace. We've joined quite a few like travelling communities on Facebook as well, and sort of promote through there. And we've got Facebook at about 9,000, Instagram's about 5,000, YouTube's about 1,000. And we get some good feedback, and we've got lots of grey nomads, and our demographic is about 30 to sort of 60 age group largely.
Yeah.
And we're sort of inspiring other people to sort of travel a bit more as well, and that's sort of all what we really want. We just want to inspire others to kind of get out there and travel as well, and make the most of Australia while we can.
Do you ring home to family and friends, or is this the way that people know what you're doing?
Well, we definitely speak to our family quite often, my beautiful family, but usually when they do ask me, I'll go, yep, look on Facebook, enjoy, and even with friends too. But we still do love to maybe share experiences of what we've done personally with them.
Yeah, we try to make an effort to catch up with family face to face, sort of at least twice a year, and we call them sort of weekly or fortnightly as well. So
what were their thoughts when you said we're taking off and we're not sure when we'll be back?
My parents, they were a bit like, oh, okay, this is a little bit random, but they support me whatever I do, which is great. So they were like, you know what, if you want to do this, you do you. But you can definitely tell as well that they're like, wow, this is very unique because it's not the norm.
Yeah, we're both kind of the first people in our family to kind of make a decision like this, really. So it came to a bit of a shock to everyone. My brothers didn't really believe me. It's just another idea of mine which never sort of came true, but yeah.
Greg has called in. Can John and Monique remember in their travels where the cheapest and dearest fuel was? There's normally a horror story here or there where you've just paid through the nose for it. Any memories of that or any bargain fuel?
I can't recall any sort of cheaper fuel. The price of diesel sort of dropped due to the pandemic, so that was sort of very good when we first kicked off. We were looking at about $1.20 or so for diesel for the Jeep. The most expensive was probably the Cape.
Yes.
I think we paid about $1.50 something for the Cape, but it's coming back up again. Like Broken Hill the other day was $1.44, so it's sort of coming up everywhere again now.
But definitely the Cape was quite expensive, which is fair enough. I think we understand why.
The more
Pretty
remote
far
you
up
get.
there.
Now you're painting a very rosy picture, but were there any close calls or times where you thought, what are we going to do next? We're in a bit of trouble here. Mechanically or...
No, mechanically,
Yeah.
the Jeep's been perfect. No problems with the car at all. The van's had some small little things break and stuff along the way, but nothing major. Most of them were caused due to us forgetting to lock the pin on the bathroom door. And
I was about to say, maybe it's me, but yes, sometimes I forget to do stuff internally, so then a door will be rattling very bad and break while we're in transit.
just little pins and bolts.
Yeah.
We had the awning fly up and over the roof at one stage. That was due to me not tying it down properly.
Oh,
that was in Canberra.
Yeah, that was in Canberra. We're literally just sitting there working, and then this gust of wind came out of nowhere, and then it just went on top of our van, and we had to go outside, and we're climbing on the van.
But yeah, nothing too major sort of happened so far. So we've been pretty fortunate. Lots of things we've realised we've needed, and we sort of had to upgrade little bits and pieces along the way. And we've got a pretty minimal battery system. We might need to start looking at an additional battery or something.
Yes, and that will cost. That's okay. It's needed.
But yeah, no, we're not trying to sort of make it all rosy, but so far for us it has been pretty easy going.
Yeah, get back to us in a couple of months, maybe. It might change, I don't know.
Jono, what's your profession? What have you done in the past?
Formerly a commercial helicopter pilot, so I did that for sort of a good decade or so, but 3,000 hours under my belt. So I was flying on the Gold Coast prior to the travelling. I'd planned to quit about a month before I was technically made redundant anyway, so we had a mainly Chinese tourism-based company on the Gold Coast there, so that all kind of fell over quite quickly. And I've got a bunch of other random little side skills as well, but that was the main one.
Given you were in that industry, I guess fortunate for you that you already had plans in the pipeline. Got other friends or colleagues that are doing it tough?
Yeah, most have been propped up by sort of the government incentives and stuff at the moment. We'll see what happens to all that once that sort of comes to an end soon. But no, most of them still have employment at the moment.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, it is.
Jono and Monique are my guests on Broken Record. They're travelling around Australia with caravan in tow. Red Collective, You Will Never Run. Monique, as the music expert, why have you picked this one?
Oh, yes. This gives me chill vibes to never worry and just go with it. So enjoy, guys.
You will never run away, you're forever mine. You will never run away, you're by my side. Love wide as galaxies, love deeper than the sea, countless is all infinity. Love like a shooting star, tearing apart the dark, shining for all eternity. Shining for all eternity. You will never run away, you're forever mine. You will never run away, you're by my side. You will never run away, you forever shine. You will never run away, you're by my side. Love stronger than the grave. Love rolled the stone away, rising with endless majesty. Love takes us by the hand. Love is the wildest dance. You are the joy in fighting me. You are the joy in fighting me. Yeah. You will never run away. You're forever mine. You will never run away. You're by my side. You will never run away. You forever shine. You will never run away. You're by my side. Yeah. open wide, hands lifted high, over the clouds up into the blue sky. Hearts open wide, hands lifted high, over the clouds up into the blue sky. Hearts open wide, hands lifted high, over the clouds up into the blue sky. Hearts open wide, hands lifted high, over the clouds up into the blue sky. You will never run away, you're forever mine. You will never run away, you're by my side. You will never run away, you forever shine. You will never run away, you are by my side. Come on!
Had a lovely time speaking to husband and wife duo Jono and Monique about their travels around Australia. We're fast running out of time. We've probably got 90 seconds. Where next for you guys?
Heading over the border into South Australia. Got our border passes all done. That's been a unique experience with all the border passes now.
We're keen.
And then, once the dry season sort of kicks off around about May, June, going up through the Northern Territory and then back down the West Coast.
And a bit of fruit picking on the agenda. We're hearing there's shortages everywhere, so you'll be welcome faces. Some Aussies keen to roll up the sleeves and do some hard work.
Oh, yes, we love it. We always love to get in, get dirty. It's a good chance to just be out in nature too and just enjoy and do some hard work. That's needed. So
Yeah.
we're keen.
Just quickly a reminder where people can watch your adventures. Now they're listening in Broken Hill. They want to see what you're doing next. So where can they visit?
Yeah, so social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Jonique Life. JONIQUE, and then just life.
Just finally, Shepherd, Die Young is our final song this morning. Monique, why you pick this one?
Yes, perfect song to end it. It's just enjoy life, go out there and do it. And that's what this song reminds me of, just to do that.
Jono, Monique, thanks for your time.
Thank
you.
you.
This
Bye.
is Shepherd and Die Young.
In a world that's colorblind, we see it all through kaleidoscope eyes. There's a treasure buried in the sand, but we got the compass and map in our hands. We dive into the dark, 'cause life is temporary, but we already know that we are who we are, and we live every day as our last. 'Cause even if we die young, they will remember us. Even if we die young, we had a damn good run. Even if we die young, even if we die young. Remember dancing through the streets of Japan. Falling in love wasn't part of the plan. Safe to say that we'll never change. We'll always be here running wild.